Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we will be talking about importing cheap Japanese mini trucks. Cheap mini trucks for sale. Buying affordable K-trucks. There are plenty of mini trucks that one can find in the market for sale. But finding a good one that is cheap can prove to be very difficult. The ones that have flooded the market with cheap prices are usually flawed, too old, overused, and sometimes revived vehicles that had been totaled. So where do you find good quality mini trucks for sale? Your local dealership down the street could be an option. But is that the best option that you can get really? In this guide, we will go through some of the reasons of importing a mini truck from Japan. Because this is the best option that you can be assured of a vehicle that is in crisp condition. Why you should import cheap Japanese mini trucks? Here are some of the reasons why importing a mini truck from Japan is cheap and advantageous, and will also ensure that you have the vehicle that is of good quality and gives you good value for the money. Variety of options. When you have plenty of options at your disposal, then you stand a chance to compare all the choices that you have. This means that you get to pick one of the best, as compared to the few mini truck options that are limited, which you could have gotten from your local dealership. This is great. The local dealership will mostly have limited options, which means that you have to settle for a vehicle that isn't at its best. That said, your best bet here is to import the mini truck from Japan. Secondly, you get a better deal. If you want to get a better deal, then you have to make sure that you have to either negotiate or have some kind of comparison and go with a lower priced one. As much as your local dealer can give you a few options to compare, it might not be the best way to draw the comparison, since you may have to settle on one that is flawed or broken down just because it is cheaper. But when it comes to importing, there are plenty of options, since you are getting the vehicle from a place where people are disposing them due to many things other than mechanical issues. The third reason to consider importing a vehicle from Japan is because importing is very easy. Your local car dealer who imports the mini truck from Japan do not want you to believe or know that importing a vehicle is a very easy process. Unlike the past, where one would have to wait several days for the paperwork alone to be completed, then more months for the vehicle to arrive, the system has changed. You can have all this done and your vehicle delivered in weeks. There are even agents who will help you do this for a small fee. So you really don't have any reason not to import a cheap mini truck for sale from Japan. You may want to check out some of the Japanese mini trucks on sale through our listing page. These vehicles have been unpicked and are of great quality. Get in touch with us for more details on these vehicles and others that we have but not listed.